All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the BOBO. Shout out to Friday. It's Memorial Day weekend. What's going on? Hope you guys are having a good day today. My day's been pretty good. It ain't been too crazy. So, yeah. We up in here. We're going to have a good old BOBO. It's Memorial Day weekend, Friday BOBO. That's what I've titled this thing. And real quick, just, a couple of thoughts as we begin this. Monday, I'm not sure about a BOBO Monday. Not exactly sure what the plan is for the weekend. I'm probably going to be working. I ain't got hardly any videos together. So, what's going on? Went over to the house twice today. Been up since about 4:30 this morning. My goodness. I am freaking dragging ass right now. But it is what it is. And I had to go meet with the electrical company over there at 7 o'clock this morning. So we did that, and we had to get some more pictures taken today. And yeah, Rabbit and I were both back up underneath the house. Rabbit more so than me. I got up under there a little bit. It was wet. It was nasty. It was spiders. I crawled up under the house, and I'm looking at the wall, and all I see is this monster spider about, a good 6 feet away from me. So I was just keeping an eye on him. That was my job. Keep an eye on the spider, because any spiders that live underneath your house, if they bite you, they'll probably kill you. I don't know necessarily. It could have been a grass spider. Hell, I don't even know if that's a real thing or not. But I was scared. So there was that. Also, had an opportunity after that. So we did that. Hold on. We did the electrical at 7 o'clock. That took about an hour. Came back to the house, was drawing schematics, realized I needed more pictures, called Rabbit. We went back over to the house, and by the time I got back here to film the Lori Locklear, I don't care how you pronounce her last name, to be honest. By the time we got back here to film that video, it was after 12 o'clock, and it was, hey, David, shout out to you. Thank you for the subscribe right there. I was fucking filthy. I almost showed my stomach on the video. I've got quite the dad bod going on, quite obese in the stomach area. And it's like covered in dirt. It's all dried up on my stomach at this point. But yeah, I washed my arms off. I probably got dirt all on my hair. Probably some spiders up in there as well. But it is what it is. Not too much about that. Had fun filming the Lori video. I think we went pretty hard on that one. Realized that, is Karen up in here? Karen, I know you're up in here, as a matter of fact. I didn't even know you were a real person. I figured, you were like some 16-year-old punk-ass kid. You are a real person. I had pinned the comment that you said, really going in on me. And I clapped back a little bit, said, the feds, they are looking for you. You should be pretty easy to find video on your YouTube. But then I realized, I didn't realize it till well after I had pinned the comment that you are in fact a real person named Karen, bodybuilder person. Nothing wrong with any of that, but my God, I thought to myself, I'm like, why would you even leave the type of comments that you are? Like, one, your opinion means fucking dirt to me. Your opinion means less to me than the fucking dirt underneath my goddamn house. But neither here nor there. I realized that it was probably for some attention. Oh, God, you hit me right in the feels. I pinned that shit, and that was exactly what you were looking for, wasn't it? Just like the $5,000 extortion that I'm quite certain probably wasn't you. Yeah, I mean, we got to get those subscribers up. 2 subscribers. So I unpinned your comment. Usually I delete and block people like that, but, not today. You caught me on a good day. It's a holiday weekend, for God's sakes. Let's have some dirty-ass Karen. Let's have some respect for ourselves. Shout out to everybody up in here. We're going to have some fun with this thing. I spent $34 today for this BOBO, and I don't know necessarily if it was a good investment. I bought a game. And I don't know if we're going to get around to playing this thing or not. I don't even know if it's going to work on here. I'm not a gaming streamer, but it is a prison-related game. It's kind of, it's Prison Architect. We just had a conversation the other day about prison-related games and how there's not very many good ones. Actually, there's none. In Too Deep, shout out to you for your generosity right there. Blippy, thank you for the bits right there as well. Shout out to everybody up in here. But, yeah, I bought Prison Architect, and I played it before on PlayStation, and I didn't really care for it too much. I'd like to try to get into it because I think we could add some good commentary to it. We might be able to get some better prison stories than Mike the Switchation. You know what I mean? Oh, dirty ass Karen. Bet your booty was stinking after that powerlifting video you did. Mafia 2. That might be a good one, King. Never again, shout out to you. Matt, what's going on with you? Shout out to everybody up in here. So, what else? I got a whole bunch of stuff saved that we're going to get into. We may or may not get into the Prison Architect thing. I was playing it a little bit before I did this Bobo. And, man, I forgot, like, how crazy the intro to that game is. Now, you know, it's like stick figures damn near. And you're a warden up inside of a prison. And, you know, the first thing that they make you do is build an execution building, and then, you know, some guy gets executed. The storyline's kind of deep for the stick figure game, where, you know, this guy, he was sentenced to death, and you know, he walked in on his wife. She was in there with Jody. He clapped back for real, and boom, he got executed. So I was shedding a little bit of a tear playing that, but I don't know. Maybe we'll get to it. So let's go ahead and get right up into the news. I want to start with we're going to do a little bit of a reaction real quick. We're going to go all over the place. So we're going to do a couple of reactions real quick. There's a news story that I want to share with you guys, and then we'll move on. Let me pull these comments up. A very special shout out to everybody on this fine Friday evening. Tell me what you got planned for Memorial Day weekend. Our beaches are open. It's been raining all week. I'm going to be at the beach. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm going to be at the beach. I was supposed to go see some family this weekend, but we can't because we can't leave the dogs alone. The dogs are very emo. They do not do good when we're not around. I don't know how we're going to be traveling this summer, if that's even a possibility. Nico, what's going on? Would you say good morning? It's 4 p.m. Did I say good morning? I might need a piss test myself. Oh, and real quick before we get to these reactions, I need to share with you something. If Rabbit's up in here, he's probably not. He's probably asleep, or maybe he's working. Fuck, I don't know. Yo, I go pick Rabbit up today, and we're filming, like, when I pick him up. He jumps up in the truck, and this dude looks so fidgety. I mean, like, and I'm like, yo, man, what the fuck is going on with you, Rabbit? Are you okay? Well, you guys may remember yesterday we just got a lifetime supply of Red Bull or Monster Energy drinks Rabbit got. This dude drank 2 of those this morning and 4 cups of coffee. He was gone. His jaw looked like it had just hit a home run. That shit was in left field. That Monster Energy drink. Robert sent that to him. So there's that. Okay, and let's go ahead and roll with it. We're going to go with this first story right here. I don't know if it's a story or if it's a video. It's a news article. Oh, my God. And here we go with the ad blocker. Okay, cool deal. Roll it. Folks. Daily Mail's reporting this. I've already seen this. I can't remember where, but a prisoner created his own cooking show on TikTok. How the fuck you doing that? You've got like 1 minute on TikTok to make it count. You know what I mean? Burritos behind bars. Prisoner starts his own TikTok cooking. Sorry, we're over here. TikTok cooking show from his jail cell after creating a do-it-yourself grill with his metal bed and a hot plate. Now, I did see that. That was pretty fucking ingenious. Can we say staph infections of the mouth and syphilitis? Man, you cooking food on a fucking prison bunk. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm not going to support it. Fuck. Tell me where he's at. I need to report it. I am not supporting it. I'm reporting it. You're taking food out of my family's mouth. According to Karen, me riding off of my wife's coattail. Are you fucking serious? But let's go ahead. Yeah, man, he's got his own cooking show. Jerron Combs shares clips of himself creating elaborate meals from his jail cell. He's only serving 70 years plus life for first-degree murder and attempted murder. Sounds like a real nice guy. The 31-year-old from California has 1.3 million likes on his TikTok account. Does that even mean anything? You know, because I have definitely been paying a lot more attention to TikTok. I'm not making TikTok videos. Not saying that I won't. Don't think Joe won't sell out. Raid Shadow Legends, where the fuck are you? Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're not getting those kind of views. Steve, do me a favor. Cue the violin track for this story right here. Nobody's talking about the fact that he's got this, this booty shoot cell phone that he's, done this with. And it's a minor detail. I mean, that's, hey, look, let's get that out of the way. You know what I mean? Triple murder, 70 years. So what? Have you seen the burritos this dude is cooking? He is a fucking phenomenal cook. All right, let's read the story. What the fuck is all of this? A convicted murderer has started his own TikTok cooking show while serving time in jail, using preserved packs and cans of ingredients and a makeshift grill that he created. Jerron Combs, 31, from California, serving 70 years. Yep, we just read that. He's been locked up since he was 18. He might be rehabilitated. He films himself cooking up elaborate meals while inside his cell and shares the step-by-step clips with his I'm fucking reporting his TikTok right now. Block J Money. Block boy J Money, you done. Done. That shit's going away. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Who got termed out? Which now has 1.3 million likes. So I got off track. What I was trying to say a little while ago. Let me scroll on down. There he goes right there. Boy. I've been paying a lot more attention to TikTok and these people who have like these millions of followers. There is no ad revenue on TikTok. There's none. You're not getting ad breaks. You're not getting none of that shit. There's no monetization on TikTok. Now, people are making a killing on TikTok, and I guess it's coming from, the sponsored videos and shit, like sponsors and things like that, I guess. And you got to imagine that people are making a killing on TikTok when you see, like, some of the vehicles and all the money they're flashing. It's pretty crazy. I mean, TikTok ought to just change its name to entitlement, because that's what it seems like. You got 16-year-old kids with $100,000, F-250s or 350s with the frickin' the Carolina squat going on. I might do that with the Lambo doors. Dave says the dude is fucking ripped. Is he? He's not really all that ripped. I'm going to hate on this dude for everything that it's worth. Step by step. I'm also going to report this to ServeSave. I'm going to take a note right from the troll. Report everything. Take photos as well. ServeSave's not signing off on that shit. We've got this man's name. You know what I mean? I would be surprised if he's still able to do this. They've got his full goddamn government up here. Oh, Jerron? Jerron got the cell phone? Jerron got that 1.3 on TikTok. Shit, put that boy in isolation, because that's what's going to end up happening. No, damn well you can't be doing this shit. We used to get a lot of that. Welcome to my crib. Tell you what, for what it's worth, I will go ahead and say this. I'm thinking that, fuck it, man. I'm about to just watch his videos and copy what he's doing on YouTube, where it can actually be monetized at. Hey, folks, look, I remembered this recipe from way back in the day. God, this was, Joe the OG. I've done so much time, I forgot about most of it. And that's being real. Jersey said he don't listen. Regal says you were acting brand new, Joe. I'm sorry, I was just getting a little carried away. But, man, shout out to the dude. He's up in there. He ain't got shit to lose nor shit to really gain. I mean, maybe he could get him some sponsorship deals. And, TikTok's not my wheelhouse at all. So Damn, though, that shit looks good. I swear I am about to steal this recipe. What is this called? Through his cooking channel on TikTok, Jerron hopes people can see what life is really like in prison, pictured as one of the inmates' dishes. You could be a chef. Yeah, pretty cool. He says he don't want people to look down on us because of the mistakes we've made and see that jail is different place for some people. Some people think that it's all about violence and what they hear and see on TV, but it is so much more to what people don't see, but there's so much more than what people see. I want to be able to enlighten them on what's going on behind these walls. Well, good for this guy, man. Good for him. So, cool deal. All right, enough about that story right there. Let me go on to something real quick, and then I won't stay on this very, very long. I ran across this morning. It's a video. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but I want to share it with you anyways. So there's a page that I follow on Facebook. It's called Work Boot. I can't remember what it's a Waterman Facebook page about, like people like Shiflet. Shiflet, the dude I was locked up with, he was on a crabbing boat. One of the best videos, one of my favorite videos was the second time that we went and seen Shiflet. We brought the drone out there. I mean, I was really thinking about, trying to turn Shiflet into a TV show. It ain't always got to be about me. I can be your Rick Kirkman to your Tiger King. And, we got the drone circling around the crabbing boat. We got GoPros up inside of the crab pots. I mean, we are taking lines straight out of Deadliest Catch. I wish I would have really, God bless it. I wish I would have really, sorry about that, guys. I wish I would have really pursued that idea. I've lost contact with Shiflet. I have not really put in all that much work to get back in contact with him. If I can get the time to do so, I will do so. I mean, I will get this dude back on board, and we will go with this idea again, which is trying to turn Shiflet into the next Tiger King. I mean, he is the Tiger King on a fishing boat. Get that dude talking, which we never really did. I mean, he was very proper when we were there, but you got to see this dude in his fucking element. Maybe with the cameras on, we got to get him comfortable with them cameras and get him to just start letting loose. Because that dude, he will say some wild ass shit. So, anyways, I follow this Work Boat Facebook page. And on that Facebook page was this video. It's called Crabbers, Episode 1, Preparing for the Season. And, folks, they put a lot of work into this. This is pretty dope. We've got drone footage going on. I mean, this is pretty cool. This deserves some attention right here. A lot of good shit with this. I like this. So, cool little intro to this thing. And I didn't watch.
Kind of got the ropes and crab pots, and next year I went and bought crab pots and started out with.
We're not gonna watch the whole video, but if you guys want to check it out, it's called Crabbers. It's on YouTube, and man, definitely a pretty cool little video. Just got uploaded yesterday. Definitely worth checking it out. ET Zeno, what's going on with your man? Shout out to you. All right, so moving on. And you know what's also crazy is I don't really have a whole hell of a lot to share with you guys about the house. I did bring the electrical company over there today. That was interesting. What did they say? If you think about this, folks, we are getting ready to do electrical in this house for a 5th fucking time. I should have titled the BOBO that. 5th fucking time for Electrical Friday. But that would have been a little bit too hard. Sean Mack says that's a hard-ass job. Yeah. They get up super freaking early. They're done super early, too, though. And that's the kind of work that Rabbit's trying to get into. So, pretty cool for that. All right. I saw this headline yesterday. I didn't even read this. I wanted to wait to share this with you guys. And, oh, God, there's a video for it, too. Please don't start playing just yet. Bear with, hey, shut up. Shut up. All right, cool deal. You might have seen this. I don't know where I got this story from, but it's definitely worth sharing with you guys. Have you seen this story about this Costco employee's exchange with a customer refusing to wear a mask goes viral? Have you seen this? The headline alone doesn't do this justice in comparison to what was allegedly being said in this exchange. And this happened in Colorado. Shout out to Sick Boy Rick up in here. That's your state. Video of a Costco employee dealing with a customer who refused to wear a mask has gone viral. Costco's policy requires members to wear masks while shopping. Are any of you guys a member of like Sam's Club, Costco, BJ's, anything like that? Do you guys have things like that? Anything like that? I used to be a member of Sam's Club, I think is what it was. And I did not like that place. Sam's Club is like the Golden Corral of grocery stores. I mean, their carts are obese. Their carts are the size of your fucking dining room table. And you kind of feel like you're in like Mario in Little Big World or whatever. Lines wrapped around the store. They got good meats there, though. I probably need to get me another membership. Anyway, so in this exchange that doesn't seem so crazy so far about about this guy telling, this customer, you need to wear a mask. In the video, the customer says he's going to put the employee on blast on his Instagram feed for his 3,000 followers. I have not watched this video. We need to watch it together. I mean, what the fuck?
As I said yesterday, if a
just because you got 3,000 followers on
anything
anything doesn't
policy,
mean
what
a
in the
fucking
heck
thing. Look at After Prison Show.
does that got to do with your American rights as a company asking you to wear a mask? Sorry, I get heated over this one.
Yeah. If you think about oh my God, I'm going to put you out there for my 3,000 followers. I mean, this guy got exactly what he wanted. The whole shit went viral. I need to know what his Instagram account is. We have got to see, has he gained notoriety from this exchange? Hold on. Shut your bitch ass up. In the words of the formerly known as Keemstar, roll it.
I'll just put you on my 3,000 follower Instagram feed, mostly locals.
Hi everyone, I work for Costco and I'm asking this member to put on a mask because that is our company policy. So either wear the mask
and I'm not doing it because I woke up in a free country.
Have a great day.
So you're going to take this cart from me.
Sir, have a great
full
day.
Of stuff.
You are no longer welcome here in our warehouse. You need to leave. Thank you very much.
Here, you put it on, I'll give you my card. He's going to take the card away because he's a...
Ooh.
There he is, walking away with all my stuff. There he goes.
Everybody's filming that shit. All right, who is this guy? We need to find him. What is his Instagram? Please.
With the unofficial start.
Hey, we didn't ask for all that. What's this guy's Instagram? We got to find it. Oh, okay. Here's the store employee. Here's the store employee right here. Where's this tweet at? Okay. Can we see the thread? Because we should find the Instagram that way. It's not looking hopeful right now. It's a free country. Yeah. I don't know. My thought on the situation, which don't mean nothing. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion on it. But, look, if a store wants you to wear a mask, I'm going to respect what the store wants. And I don't want to catch this shit. I was coughing my ass off filming that video today, and I can't find the Instagram, so obviously that's a dead issue. But, yeah, if the store wants you to wear the mask, I'm going to wear the mask. Do I want to wear the mask? Fuck no. Do I want to catch this freaking man-made disease this fucking sickness? No, I don't want to catch that shit neither. And you know what's crazy is my state here in Virginia, you know, Thursday or maybe it was Wednesday, we had like 1,200 new cases, the most cases yet. And it's, you know, today, the day that they're reopening the restaurants and the beaches and everything, you know, officially phase 1 or whatever you want to call it. And then, you know, just yesterday we had like 800 more cases. So pretty fucked up. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, so we're going to try something right here. I need to be paying attention to this chat. And I want to try to play this game. I ain't no gamer. I'm going to try to make some bomb-ass commentary for this thing, but I don't know shit about this. I've been playing it a little bit prior to doing this Bobo, just trying to get familiar with it. I want to see some action. I want some prison stories from this. And, you know, maybe a couple of weeks down the road, somebody can expose me for this. Joe is a fraud. He is a liar. He's telling you guys stories. He's telling you guys prison stories that are coming from Prison Architect. Watch me, Dougie. Watch me do this shit. We're going to play the game today. And on Tuesday, I'm going to have a brand new prison story about a prison riot when shit jumped off for real. Oh, my God, man. Victoria, God, that's pretty crazy. Robert says, what brand of cigarettes are you smoking? Not the Newports. I'm done with those. Now I'm smoking the Marlboro Menthols, which are fucking worse, I feel like. All right. Look, if this is a flop, we're gonna make it stop. So we're getting ready to play us a prison-related game, and let me make sure I can get to this thing quite easily. All right, the problem that I had with this was it was extremely loud. So I need you guys to make sure that you tell me whether or not it's way too loud and all of that. So, oh, damn, all that too? I got to do all that too? All right, let's see if we can get up into this. Folks, we're getting ready to go back to prison. This is going to bring you back right here. This is exactly what the characters of this game look like. That guy's got a fucking kitchen knife right there. Whatever prison they're in, where you look like a time release fucking Adderall pill, I don't... Where you look like a fucking gel tab. I mean, this dude's body is about a gel tab right here. I don't want to be there. Roll it! I need you guys to let me know about the audio too, and... Geck Dog saying it's too loud. I need to make sure y'all are even seeing this thing. 200 viewers. Ah, God, that's going to stink. Oh. So it's not working. Okay, I got that much about it. All right, I need to figure this out because this is not my wheelhouse right here. Oh, that's the screen. Oh, man, I'm not going to be able to do it unless I do something. Fuck. All right, where's that new scene at? Oh, man, I can't do it while I'm live. All right, well, that was a major flop. I am sorry about that. I'm going to have to work on that over the weekend. Damn it, man, I was looking forward to that. So, forgive me there. What I want to do is, yeah, Cody for sure. We definitely need Cody on this one. Hopefully we're good to go. Let me make sure everything's good. All right, so we're good. All right. Anyways, damn it, man. I put a lot of thought into doing that for real. So that was about what I had. All right, let me go up into this comment section right now. That's what I want to do. Stupid Jets fan said you playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I played it. I don't know. It wasn't really my thing. You know, it's made by Rockstar, obviously Grand Theft Auto, but you can't drive a horse. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, you can't crash the horse. I don't like. You can't get no machine guns in it. Red Dead Redemption. You can't even get no sniper rifle in it for real, can you? So, Shaggy says, just eating a beef taco MRE. It was nice, to be fair. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing the MRE videos next week. Jeff said the audio sounded good though, Joe. Thank you very much for letting me know that. I just don't got a game capture on my damn my stream shit set up, so I don't even want to risk trying to set it up right now because I don't honestly know what the fuck I'm doing. Jake says play the GTA. Maybe. You know what? It's kind of funny. I'll share this with you real quick. When we had our little cookout over here, Dave came over. Dave's son was over here. He was playing my game. He spent all my money in Grand Theft Auto, bought me a bunch of shit. Are we back on now? Yo, I literally just lost. I literally just lost like the internet connection right there. Like I literally just had to hook this thing back up to the internet and it was still live. That was fucking crazy. And then the little picture that I was seeing on here, I guess you guys were seeing that same picture too. That shit, I've never even seen that before. I thought we had gotten banned. I was like, wow, maybe this is what happens when, you know, the apocalypse is upon us. But how about that, man? We lost the fucking internet, and this thing still stayed rocking, man. All right, so one other thing real quick, too. Look, there was another game that I was going to get, and I might still get it, but I am scared to death to play this thing on this stream, but I might. Just one person tell me to do it, and I'm going to do it. They got this new drug dealer simulator, which I do not advocate for anything drug-related or not even the devil's lettuce. Maybe I need it, though. But that game is out, and I want to be able to play that as well. So do it, sell drugs. Do it and pay the $5K. It's a video game. It's a video. I got no idea what it is. I think it's just like growing weed or some shit. Dave says they got, yeah, that's what I was just saying. So, advocate for drugs. Hey, look, I'm not about that life at all, but damn, this shit is dope right here. This shit bringing me back. Matt says do it now. We can't do it now. I can't get nothing. You know what? I'm going to get this damn thing to pull up. Fuck that. We're going to have to create this new screen. So, I'm going to have the camera. I'm going to have the chat going. We're going to try to do some shit that I've got no idea about while we're live. So just let me know if you guys can still hear me while I work on this new scene. Okay. What am I doing with it? Oh my God, I've got no idea what that means. Wait. Okay, main scene right there. Settings. That's not what I want to do. Oh. Okay. Create scene projector. What the fuck is that? There's Skype. There's screen capture. There's BitLife. There's Dream Daddy. I wonder if Dream Daddy would work for it. Let me try that. Damn it. And I closed. Okay. Let me see if that one works. Bear with me real quick while we try to get this thing back up. We can close you. I don't think I need you. All right. Joe trying to do something on the computer, folks. All right. Pulled it up that fast.
Me and my mom laughed when the stream went down, lol.
I missed that. Oh, Rewrite, shout out to you. Thank you. I'm glad you got a kick out of that. I was kind of not getting a kick out of that. Wolf said, who named that Dream Daddy? It's a game. It's about being a single, man-liking man. You got a kid. It's a role-playing game. You're trying to find your perfect daddy number 2. All right, we're going to go to Dream Daddy right now. And does this work? I got to wait for it now. I wonder if I can even do this. This is how long the delay is. And it doesn't work. Not even at all. Play. Resume. Why can I not get this? Oh, we're pushing this computer to the max right now. This is crazy. All right. Well, that's not working. Son of a bitch. And then screen capture ain't working. How many times I got this thing launched? All right. I ain't going to fuck with it. I'm going to have to figure it out over the weekend. I'm going to have to watch me some videos. So, anyways, because I didn't get a chance to see the comments and we were kind of just, flying by the seat of our pants at the beginning of this thing. Yo, what is everybody doing for the weekend? Do you got good weather where you're going to be at? I mean, my God, we're talking about the fucking weather. Any plans, any cookouts, any activities, festivities, anything going on? Stay Free says, time to build another computer. This computer is good. This computer is probably, we got 2 really good computers, and this one's really good. It should be able to do it. I just don't have a game capture freaking thing set on it. Andrea says, any idea when the flip house will be on the market? Probably not for a little bit. Obviously, we had we're dealing with a major setback. It's crazy because, the house, a couple of houses down, is damn near done. Man, they are damn near done on that thing. This will be the second house that I've watched get flipped in the time that we've had this house. I've had this house for entirely too long, but, all of this was meant to happen. And like now at this point, when I think about all of this shit, I'm like, man, I cannot believe that I did this way. Link says, you gonna get that pork butt on the smoker? Damn, that shit sound good. Racing this weekend. Yo, I wish I had something to race. Maybe that's something we gonna do, man. We're gonna set us up like a go-kart track or a destruction derby like, who was that YouTuber? Roman Atwood? Is he even still around? I ain't heard that name in forever. They could be the snitch. Who could be that? Work and doing a cookout for the guards at the airport. Lloyd, very awesome thing right there. Stay Free says, I know you'll come out on top when it's all done, brother. I'm going to tell you something crazy, though. Boy, I'll tell you this. So I was talking with this electrical guy today, and, one thing that I want to share with you is I'm filming a video, I filmed a vlog about this. The vlog is not all that. It will run this weekend. It's about the house and it's about some other shit as well. But it starts off with me going to do the electrical, going to meet this electrician to hear what he's going to say. What is he going to think? What can we do? Yada, yada. And I meet with the guy and I'm getting ready to start filming again. And I almost did it kind of playing, I guess. Oh my fucking God. Maybe in tears. Oh my God. You'll never believe what he said. But I didn't do that. I was just I told the truth, which was, yo.
Hi, everyone. I work for Costco, and I'm asking this member to
Oh,
put
whoa,
on a
whoa.
mask because that is our company
Where's this
policy.
talking coming
So
from?
either wear
That's
the mask-
got to
And I'm
go.
not doing
Got
this.
to
I woke
go.
up in a free country.
You can't talk over Joe on Joe's
So you're
BOBO.
not
That shit ain't gonna fly. Where they do that at? So, he was actually pleasantly surprised. He was like, this actually looks really good. And, of course, he saw a couple of things because everybody's going to see something. And, nothing too major, things that are going to get, get them some billable hours for sure. But while talking with this guy, he was telling me about cities to deal with where we are. And obviously the city that we're in is one of the worst cities to deal with in terms of the building inspections and permits. He says it's not the worst city, it's definitely the second worst city. He says, and the reason why is because you got so many people who are flipping houses here. But then he proceeded to tell me a horror story, right? And this was a story I could have gone without hearing at all. I never needed to hear this story in my life, okay? I never needed to hear this story. But the story this guy shared with me it took place down in North Carolina. He says, I heard this one time. It happened down in North Carolina. I don't know if it's true or not. But this guy bought some land. There was nothing on the land, and he built a whole fucking house, brand new. Built a whole house. Didn't pull fucking nair permit on that shit. Sort of like us. And he said the city, whatever city it was, wouldn't even come out to inspect it. And they made this man tear that whole fucking house down. Could you imagine? I was, my stomach dropped down to my feet. I was like, what? That's fucking crazy. So, needless to say, if you're ever going to do anything like this, make sure that you're doing it the right way. And, worst case scenario, if we do got to tear shit down, we're not tearing everything down. We're going to tear sections down where they can look at it, see what they need to see, and then there's that. So, there's that. Rabbit, what's going on? What's your shout out to you for being up in here? There was something else. Got a couple of other things. Can't remember what they were. But, yeah. So, Blake says permits are extortions. BXX says, I don't believe that. And, it's a hard story to believe. He was telling me about some other things as well. This dude was like the freaking king of rumors, right? Like, for one example, he was talking about a certain type of breaker. Right? He said that they may or may not require you to have in this house. And I'm like, okay. And he was like, and I heard, because he was telling me, he was like, the electrical code changes. The national standard for electrical code changes every 3 years. And he was like, and this is something new that they're implementing. He was like, I hate this. It's kind of stupid. You got to use this one particular type of breaker. And he says the reason why this code got implemented is because, rumor has it, that somebody who served on the electrical panel committee panel, see how I did there, like an electrical panel, but they've got a panel that votes on electrical shit. He said somebody who was on that panel voted this in for, as a new code to use these certain type of breakers that he partly owned the company that manufactured these. And if I knew his name and that company and all of that, I would absolutely inform everybody. Because if I'm going down, I'm taking everybody down with me. Fuck that. In Too Deep says time for a new electrician. Boy, it's not exactly, like we're freaking, we got a whole fucking bowl of electricians to pull from here. So there's that. All right. I'm fucking plumb out of shit, man. I was really looking forward to doing that. So we're just going to do how we usually do it. Fly by the seat of our pants. Talk about some trolls. Talk about Talk about this, as a matter of fact. Somebody brought this up in the comment section. I saw this a little bit. Why the fuck do I always got to do the ad block thing? All right. Let's go with this story right here. Folks, somebody was mentioning this in the comment section of today's video. They said, Joe, you should do a story on this. I don't even know how to pronounce this dude's name. Kwame Kilpatrick, probably nailed that right there, will be freed from federal prison soon, former brother-in-law reports. All right, I think I saw something about this dude did like a lot of time or some shit like that. Former Detroit mayor, well, maybe it's not that person. Former Detroit mayor, exits federal court. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, this is definitely not what I thought that it was. I thought this was about a dude who had done like a boatload of time. And, oh, yeah. This guy was not eligible to be released until 2037 for his crimes that a federal jury convicted of him of. So, after 7 years of unsuccessful appeals, former Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick will be freed from federal prison soon due to COVID-19. Boy, everybody's getting out on this shit. You know what I mean? If you're still sitting up in prison, and I don't want to say it like, everybody should be getting out, but anybody who's got any kind of notoriety or popularity or some kind of a political figure, like a rapper, everybody's, and not R. Kelly. R. Kelly's getting fucking railroaded, as he should be. But, and Bill Cosby, he ain't getting out neither, but a lot of people are getting out. Okay, they're saying he was a disgraced mayor. He'll be freed from Oakdale, a low-security federal prison in Louisiana that was a hotbed for COVID-19. As word spread in Detroit political circles that Kilpatrick would be freed. I don't really know what this story's about. It's kind of, I hate to say this, but it's fucking kind of boring to me, to be honest. Some stories that I run across are kind of boring. So this guy's getting out. Home confinement. Crazy shit there. All right. Anything else going on? Any other news? And that's every story right there. So it's obviously something pretty big right there. God bless it. Everything. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here's a story to run with. Oh, man. All right. This will be good because this will tie into what we were just doing in today's video. So, Lori Laughlin, that's her name, right? She's Irish. Who the fuck knows? Lori Laughlin's daughter is devastated. Daughter is devastated by parents pleading guilty. Mom, how the fuck could you? You fight them federales. You fight. You don't never lay down up inside of a courtroom unless you're going into a federal courtroom. Devastated by parents pleading guilty, agreeing to prison time. Ouch. Ain't the daughters the whole reason why the parents are going to prison? Isn't that what it is? What are the daughters even? I didn't even know she had like two daughters. I thought it was only one. John says, I went in on that. There you go, man. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Go in, please. Go in. What do the daughters even do? Like, what kind of jobs did they got? Did they get their college degrees yanked from them? After more than a year of maintaining their innocence in the high-profile case, they've pled guilty. Yep. And the daughters are devastated by the idea of either of their parents being behind bars for any length of time. I wonder how they feel about their parents getting ready to be felons. So what do your parents do? Well, they're felons. Let's just go ahead and get that out on the table right now. They are felons. But what do the daughters do? They give blowjobs. Oh, my God. That is fucking hilarious. Olivia and Bella were devastated when Lori and Massimo, told them that they were pleading guilty. The source told the outlet the girls have been spending a lot of time at their parents' house recently because where else would they go? Sort of like a TikTok career. Oh, you fancy, huh? Up in your parents' house in the bedroom. So, the girls have been spending a lot more time at their parents' house and becoming more of a tight-knit family. Yeah. Because, if anything were to happen, who's going to get that inheritance? Source noted that although they had their concerns about their mom and dad, they will welfare in a prison setting. They're excited to see the long saga that saw their family's name dragged through the mud come to a close. The girls have been on so many ups and downs. I don't know if that means drugs or not, that they were happy it was going to be over, but they fear that their mom is going to jail. Mom, you're going to be in there for 60 days. 60 days. That's enough for like 8 visits. 8 visits. Yep, and then it's just going to go on to... Oh, wow. Bad moms, what you gonna do? FBI gonna come for you. Look, can we have this conversation and it not be, you don't have to agree with me on this, but I cannot get past the whole, so what did they really do so wrong? I mean, okay, you paid for some SAT scores, I get it. I just don't really think it's all that big of a fucking deal. Don't we got bigger fish to fry? I mean, you got way worser people out there. But maybe that's just me. Anyways, so man, I'm kind of sad about the fact we can't play that game. I'm really kind of sad about that. Oh, you know what? I got something. Folks, what you're witnessing right here is Joe scrambling. I'm over here. I know where I'm at. I worked pretty hard to make sure that I got enough stuff for the BOBO to go on. And then when I don't, and something doesn't work out, then it's basically like we're flailing. Oh my God, please let there be a video. There's got to be a video for this. I need a video. It's got to be a video. Somebody's got this on TikTok. All right. This is great. Man arrested after chasing rented box truck. Look at this gem right here. Now, ladies, this is the type of man you want to bring home to meet the fam. I don't know what this infinity / Chinese lettering is right here type of sign. Go out on a limb, potentially say gang related, maybe made up. Who the fuck knows? I can see we've got some sort of a big ass rose over here, possibly a cover up for who knows, some lettering over here.
I think it's funny that people hate 6ix9ine because he is a snitch, but those same people think Freeway Ricky is a badass even though he snitched, worked with the CIA, and introduced crack to hundreds of thousands of people. Your thoughts, Joe?
I don't know, man. I mean, any way you look at the whole the whole 6ix9ine situation, of course, if you rock with the dude, there's ways to justify it. And if you just say, you know what, snitching is snitching, then there's no way to justify it. If you do any type of cooperate and telling, and this is the type of dude who's not supposed to be about that type of shit. You got to imagine a lot of legwork went into this PR cleanup. This damage control. Like, how do we spin this? And there was no way to spin it. So what do? You face it head on. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie. He's a salesman. He can sell it. And he's got all this money, and he's very flashy. And look, people are going to rock with him regardless. It is what it is. And I don't know. That's just the best that I can say. So, yeah. All right, let's go with this story right here, folks. This took place in South Carolina, I think, Lexington. Man arrested after chase in a rented box truck. Was the truck rented in his name? What was the truck being used for? Somebody had told me a story, and I'm not going to put them out there. They're a part of After Prison Show. They told me a story. They should tell the story. It's their story, but I'll just tell you a little bit of it. They had a box truck at one point, and I'm not talking about myself. This is way before I ever met this person, and also before, I ever even thought about After Prison Show or a box truck myself. But they had a rented box truck that ended up becoming a stolen box truck. They just never turned it back in. Then they went across the country with it and basically were using this thing to do work. Oh, no, they weren't using it to do work. They were using it saying that they were doing work. I think they were getting high during this time, and they were dealing with some addiction stuff during that time. So what they would do is they would sit in the parking lot of a gas station and, ask for gas money, telling people, hey, look, I'm trying to move. I ain't got no money. Have you ever had to ask somebody for some gas money? Has that ever been a hustle of yours, panhandling to any extent? All right, we're not going to frown upon that here. I've done it. Ask somebody for some money. And, I did it. Never stood on no corner with no sign, except when I lost the Super Bowl bet. But I've gone up to a person or two in a gas station as a form of a hustle, and, probably more so just to get high when I was getting high, asking for money. And, it works a couple of times. It doesn't work more times than not. And it's, it's fucking degrading. Unless that's really what you do, it's pretty fucking degrading. But anyways, I wonder if there's a video for this. It would be so great if there was. This Lexington man is in custody after deputies say he led them on a chase while driving a rented box truck. Hope he had insurance on that vehicle. Christopher Madden, 22 years old, now faces a number of charges, including assault and battery. Why was he running? They spotted Madden driving recklessly, and that's when he decided that he weren't about to pull over when they attempted to try to do so. During the chase, Madden tried to hit a deputy cruiser and came close to hitting other deputy vehicles. They used the tire deflation devices to stop him, and then he ran from the truck, but the canine stopped him a short time later. I like the way they word that right there. The canine stopped him a short time later. Damn well the canine didn't just run up and, block his way so he couldn't run no further. That canine mauled the shit out of one of his little Junie cheeks. I mean, mauled that shit. Probably tore that shit off. Probably tore it off. So the canine caught him. He's charged with first-degree assault and battery, driving under suspension, reckless driving, and failure to stop for blue lights. Isn't it crazy how it always starts with something as simple as driving without a license? Oh, the many times that I have attempted to run from the police when I didn't have a license. I want to share a story with you guys. I'm going to wrap this up. I do apologize that we had some technical difficulties on this Bobo. But look, let me share a story with you that took place after I came home from prison the first time and right before I went back to prison the second time. Maybe not right before, but I was only out for 10 months. I came home in February 2008. I went right back to prison in December, the end of December 2008. I was out for 10 months. Somewhere around June, summertime of 2008, I'm living at my daddy's house. My daddy don't really want me there. I don't want to be there. I don't have, am I on the right camera? I am on the right camera. I don't got no transportation. My daddy lives out in the middle of nowhere for real, and I needed a ride. So I buy this little piece of shit Honda hatchback car from this kid for $500, right? And this car, hey, it was transportation. You couldn't tell me nothing with this car. Had the car registered. It was in his name, the kid's name that I bought it from. You couldn't tell me nothing. Wasn't worried about nothing. I wasn't worried about police behind me. Like, the car was legit. And, I was having a conversation with Rabbit about this today about, driving. And, we were talking about driving without a license and all of that. And he says, whenever you drive without a license, and this is something that I used to live by. This used to be my MO. 18 years I went without a license. 18 years. You got to drive like you are the safest driver on the road. You have got to be the most aware driver on the road, because you can't only just worry about what you're doing and how you're driving. You've got to worry about, why is it still on that camera? I don't know what's going on with this thing. You got to worry about other drivers too, because if anything happens to you, I'm trying to make sure this is right, but I'm watching it on the BOBO, and it's just looking. All right, there it goes. That literally just fixed it. And I did that once already. You got to literally drive like you're the safest driver on the road. Always, you got to watch for other people if somebody hits you. And I remember this happened to me a long time ago. I was driving somebody's car, and I got rear-ended, and I was like, fuck, this ain't even my fault for real. I mean, maybe I hit the brakes a little too hard, and they weren't paying attention. They hit me. And I was like, this ain't even my car, but I was like, they're like, oh my God, we got to call the police. I'm like, no. We ain't got to call the police. You can just give me $100 and that's going to take care of this. And they did that. But back in 2008, I bought this Honda Civic hatchback. It was white, $500. And my dad was so mad that I bought this. He was like, yo, why'd you buy a car you can't drive? I'm like, shit, me, I'm gone. I'm going everywhere. You can't tell me nothing. I'm grown. And I was wrong for that, but I did it anyways. I wasn't even driving this car back and forth to work. I was getting a ride to work. Like, I'm trying to remember how it all went down, but I was doing a lot of illegal activities with this car. Not like, I was selling drugs. And this is back when my little 2008 run began. It all started with the devil's lettuce. All right, I was getting not a whole lot, like a quarter pound. And then, moved on to the Fire Pow Pow. But during this time, I was driving with the drugs, but I wasn't driving to work. That's the damnedest thing about it. So one day I got off of work. I was working at a marina. And when I got off of work, all I wanted to do was go to GameStop, go buy me a PS3. I don't even think the PS4 was out yet, 2008. Maybe it was just coming out. I don't remember. And I was going to GameStop. So as I'm at a four-way intersection, getting ready to turn, and the store is literally right there, I see a state trooper in front of me, going like he's at the other stoplight. So all I'm doing is I'm watching him. And then the light turned green and I started going, and all of a sudden I saw blue lights behind me, and I was like, what the fuck? I never even saw him back there. Never even saw him. That's the, one of the few times, probably the only time in my life I've ever been pulled over and never even realized there was a cop behind me. It was an unmarked car, and I wasn't even looking at him. I was looking at this fucking state trooper the whole time. Now, mind you, as I was going to GameStop, sometimes you'll get like a sign that, hey, don't do it. It's probably not a good time. Well, as I was going there, the windshield wiper of the car cut on for like no apparent reason. And I was using the windshield wiper to cover up the bad inspection sticker, because that's what I was concerned about with this car, was the bad inspection sticker. So as I break this turn, when this light turned green and I look up in my rear view and I see blue lights behind me, I cannot fucking believe it. And I am freaking out, because not only do I got no license to drive, I've got a fuckload of drugs up in this car. And they were in two different places, right? They were in some shorts, and then they were in a hidden place in the back spare wheel compartment, which there wasn't even no material there. There was just a fucking piece of like cardboard covering it up. So fuck the fact that I ain't got no license. This will be my 5th offense driving on a suspended license. That can send me to prison alone. But it's the drugs. Now, I don't have no police interceptor motor up inside of this, Honda Civic Spoon here. I just got me a little 4-banger. This thing's probably got less than 100 horsepower. I know I'm not getting away. And I pull over in a parking lot, not the GameStop parking lot. I didn't want them to see this taking place. You know, I thought better of GameStop employees back then. This is long before the It's Ma'am fiasco and all of that type of shit. I just wanted to do them a solid and, not have this type of riffraff, me, myself being that riffraff, in front of their store. So, it was the weed, Maya. But back in 2008, weed might as well have been crystal meth here in the state of Virginia. So anyways, when I pull over in the parking lot, I literally open the door, put one foot outside of the car, and no sooner did I get my foot outside of the car, this damn unmarked car, which was pulling me over, it was only one cop. He flies right up beside me, jumps out of his car, and he's like, "Sir, you don't got to go nowhere. Sir, just sit right there." And I'm thinking to myself, man, if you only knew what I knew was up in this car, your ass have been gone. So he's basically blocking my way. And I don't want to sit up in the car. I want to run, right? I want to run. But that's not an option at this point because, anytime that you get pulled over and you know that running is a high option on the table, you always got to look at the cop first. Does he got a canine? Does he got a partner? What kind of shape is that cop in? And this dude definitely looked like he could run. So, sorry, I was getting kind of zoned out right there because I was thinking about something else that happened to me when I was like 17. And I cannot remember that story at all. It was another time when I was getting fucked with by the police. And I knew I couldn't outrun this cop. And I don't remember if I ran or if I didn't. But I can't share that because I don't really remember it. So, cop comes up to the car. He's like, "Sir, you know the reason why I pulled you over?" I don't fucking know. I don't even remember what the reason was. Maybe it was the inspection sticker. Maybe it was something else. Maybe it was insurance on the car. Fuck, I don't know. License and registration. I said, "Hey, look, I ain't got no license." I said, "I'm literally just getting off of work." That was true. I was still in my work clothes. And I said, all I was doing was coming to GameStop to buy me a game. I got no license. And sometimes when you're telling cops like an excuse, you want that excuse to be so fucking valid, right? Look, man, I just worked a long day. And I just wanted to come up here and buy Scarface for PS3 because soon that's what I'm going to be. And shout out to Scarface on PS3. That game was the shit. Cannot believe that didn't end up on PS4. I said, "Look, I'm just coming to GameStop to get a game. You can understand, can't you?" He says, "Yeah, look, no big deal. Oh, just GameStop? Fucking sir, carry on. My apologies." Nothing you tell them is really going to be that great of a excuse, but I'm trying to tell him the truth within certain parameters. Obviously not going to go divulging what's up in the car. So he takes my ID, and now forget the fact that this dude's got his Nike fucking jogging shoes on. He's got my name. He's got my address. I can't run at this point. I am known. He knows exactly who I am. So he gets done. He's like, "Hey, look, you can't drive this car no more. Have somebody come pick the car up. You know you shouldn't be driving this. I think he did give me a driving on suspended charge for that, but he just gave it to me as a ticket. Like, I can't remember how it all worked out. But then he was like, so you ain't got nothing up in this car that you shouldn't have, right? And I was like, no, sir. No, sir at all. You can check it if you want to. And, sometimes when you're so nervous, you just say all the wrong shit. And no matter what I would have said right then and there was never going to be a good answer. So you got anything in the car that, I should know about? You don't mind if I check it, do you? Like, what would have happened if I would have said, fuck yeah, I do? Oh, they were going to turn that frown upside down. They were going to flip that car, just like I'm trying to flip this house. There's nothing that's going to stop them from getting up inside of that fucking car. No matter whether you say, you got a warrant for that? They don't even need a warrant. They don't need nothing. All they got to do is call fucking Sparky over there, the canine unit, and tug on his leash. And if he hops on that car or, whatever he does to alert to anything, probable cause. Driving without a license, probable cause. Smell marijuana, probable cause. Say they smell marijuana and there's no marijuana around, probable cause. Say you look like the guy, probable cause. So tell them anything that you want to. So I say, yeah, hey, no big deal. I'm just going to get a video game. Law-abiding citizen, just going to get a video game. Man, this guy got up inside the front seat of this car. He sat in the driver's seat of this car, and I was sweating. I was like, oh, my God, I'm done. I'm done before my drug career even got off the ground. I'm the worst businessman at everything. Had I just known it then, probably could have avoided all of this. He sat in the car. He looked around in the front area, and then he looked into the back, and he picked up a pair of shorts. Now, mind you, up inside of this pair of shorts was 1/8 of the devil's lettuce. And he picked up that pair of shorts, and there were 4 ounces up in the back of the tire area. He picked up that pair of shorts, and I was like, it's over. Let me start going ahead and preparing myself for prison stories because it's over in June. Forget getting locked up in December. And then he just dropped it. He dropped the pair of shorts. He was like, all right, you're good to go. And little did he know how close he was to really having me. Maya. See, back in 2008, we were still dealing with like mid-grade. And don't get me wrong, mid-grade was some stinking ass shit. But, somebody was on my side that day. And he let me go. Let me go, man. I don't know, Ma. I fucking don't know. But, pretty crazy. All right. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this Bobo. Look, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to rock with me on this thing. I am sorry that I wasn't able to do what I had planned and was able to have a more well-oiled machine on this Bobo, but I still hope that you guys enjoyed this nonetheless. I thank you guys. Did I get to go to GameStop? Not that day, I didn't. Nope. Not that day at all. I wasn't even thinking about GameStop after that. I was thinking about how the fuck do I get this shit up out of this car and get this car up out of this parking lot. Had to call somebody to come and get it. So, Blippy says, is there a Bobo Monday? I'm not honestly sure. I'll keep you guys posted via Facebook, maybe a tweet, but more than likely on Facebook. Let's go ahead and plan for probably not. I'd like to take this weekend to just kind of relax a little bit and, man, just really try to relax a little bit. Folks, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend as well. It's a long weekend. It's what is this? This is the start of summer, the official start of summer. So I truly hope you guys enjoy this, are able to enjoy this however you're able to do so. And thank you guys so much for taking the time to rock with me and After Prison Show. I will look forward to talking with you guys Next week, Tuesday at the latest, we will return. And until then, have a great one, and I will talk with you guys again real soon. Peace.